Hey everybody, Josie here, and I'm about to go watch the new Fast and the Furious movie. Before I watch it, I want to give pretty much my expectations for this film, and basically, I mean, I don't even know what to expect. Every single one of these kind of raises the bar on the action and the set pieces. So I really don't know what to expect. Story wise, I feel like they might have a bit of they kind of have to prove themselves a bit because since Paul Walker is no longer in the franchise, since he passed away, I'm kind of curious to see how they're gonna fill that void because he was such a prominent character. I'm pretty sure that's why Jason Statham is gonna be a bigger role, but I don't know. That kind of brings a concern with me is that I don't want this movie to end and he's part of the crew now because I mean he did kill one of the team members. He killed Han, so it's kind of like I don't know if I'm ready willing to forgive him or to accept that they would let him into the team. As it stands, if it looks like it's just gonna be to help out or because they need him. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping it's good, and I'll let you guys know when I finish. So I just got out of watching the movie, and I'm not gonna spare you the details or make you wait till the end. Yeah, man. I think this is my favorite one in the franchise. I'm not gonna say it's the best one, but it is my favorite, the one I enjoyed the most. And you just gotta love the cast. The subject matter here is a little bit dark, and when you have a movie like this where it's kind of over the top, like the action and all this stuff, if it takes itself too seriously, you get a boring movie and a very forgettable film. Now, what this does is because it has this betrayal as a big part of of the movie. Um, Characters like Tej and Roman, they're they're the comedy relief. They really make everything else stand out because you got these tense moments, and then when they bring the humor, it kind of relaxes you and it makes it very enjoyable, and it keeps itself from taking it from being so serious all the time. So because it's aware that this is a goofy premise and this is a goofy movie, but you know what? They're going for it, and it's very enjoyable. The set pieces, they're really well done. There isn't one that I did not enjoy, and for the most part, they all seem to be done practically. Not a lot of CGI, and there are bits here and there, but the CGI used in it is done to enhance what's already there, and that's like the proper way to do it. I know some of the previous movies they kind of used too much, and this one they used just enough to just enhance what's already done and what's been shot on film. Um, one concern I think many people had, myself included, was what could they possibly do to make Dominic betray the team? And am I gonna find it believable that he would betray them? And with what they do in the film, you do believe it, and it does work. You don't find it silly. You say, "Wow, this is why he's doing this," and they don't drag it out. You find out pretty early on why he's doing what he's doing, and I really enjoy that. Another standout in this movie is surprised me obviously because as I mentioned previously, I did not want him to be part of the team because of what he's done in the past. But Jason Statham, he was great in the movie. Probably my favorite part of it. Besides Romans and Tej hijinks. He brought a lot to the movie, and his action scenes were very well done. And as you know, I mean, he knows what he's doing, and he's very he knows martial arts, so it fits perfectly. Charlize Theron as the villain. She's kind of like a generic villain. Pretty much just wants power, and there's not a lot of depth to her. But I think this was more about the family dynamic and how Dominic's betrayal affects him than it is about her. So I could kind of forgive it, and everyone else is just great. So you know what? Who really cares about her, anyways? There's a lot of like new actors. Or actually not that many, but the one that does join the team, or I think he joins the team, but he's like in charge, I guess, was played by Scott Eastwood. I thought he was a pretty good addition. I'm hoping he sticks around with the franchise because I'm really hoping to see more of him in it. And he was great, funny as well. Just the humor overall is really great. And I think the one downside, which isn't really a downside, if you've been watching every single movie, like if you're like me and you're a fan of this franchise, then then you're gonna love the characters. But if this is your first movie, I feel like you should definitely wait to watch the other ones, at least a few of them, to get to know the characters because this movie expects you to already know them, so you're not gonna build up any love for them just by this one movie alone. So definitely watch the other ones. Definitely watch the other ones first or a few, so you get to know them. Because if you don't, you're just watching a bunch of random people just doing crazy stuff in cars. And while that's cool and all, it works most when you do care and you do know these people, which I do as I've been watching this franchise since the beginning. So, like I said, it's a short review because it is what it is. It's you're not gonna find anything any amazing storytelling, but it's effective and it's shot well. The action scene is legible. You can see what's going on at all times. There's a few stylistic choices that I did not like. Like there's a few slow motion scenes which didn't really serve much, but they look cool. So I guess why not, right? I think there really isn't any like moments in it that I would take away, which is good. You're never bored by it. It's always moving. There's always something happening, and you're always going to the next scene. So it flows very well. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one to watch. And if you've never seen a movie, like I said before, definitely watch a few of them before you watch this one. And yeah, that's it. Definitely go watch it, guys. See ya.